What is going on, everybody? Happy Monday. Welcome back to another weekly Crumbl Cookie review. I know it's been 2 weeks since I did a video like this. And trust me, I have a really good reason. I was actually in Europe. I went to 4 countries in 9 days. You're gonna see that video this week. And yeah, I went to London, Paris, Switzerland, and Belgium. And yeah, I tried a lot of different food, desserts, a lot of things, right? Like the Belgian waffles, crepes, one of the best crepes I've ever had in my life. Like, we tried so many different types, so many different food, the buildings, just everything was just like a whole new world, different culture. It was amazing, so I can't wait to show you that. So that's the reason why I've been gone for 2 Crumbls already. So time goes by so fast. And as you guys know, as much as I travel, I always try to do a Crumbl review, but unfortunately there is no Crumbl in Europe. Trust me, I checked because I really wanted to do one for you guys, and I did get a lot of messages on Instagram and just all other social media platforms saying, did you stop doing Crumbl reviews? And just like a lot of that, right? Crumbl reviews will go on, so let's go ahead and review this week's Crumbl cookies. And I'm so excited because there's one that does come in a cup and it smelled so delicious. And the location that I go to, they're so generous all the time, right? So I ended up getting a 4-pack, which comes with this. And this is a quick glimpse of all of them actually. So if you want to see them. They smell so delicious. I'm salivating. It's been 2 weeks without Crumbl, so can you imagine how deprived I am from these delicious cookies for breakfast? And I have coffee here with me as well. So anyway, I was at the Crumbl location and they were like, oh, by the way, the banana bread cookie is not going to be ready for another 10 minutes, which is really weird. They're always good with everything that they do, but for some reason they were still cooking the cookie, and they were like, well, I can give you minis, and then, you know, that'll be the same thing. And I'm like, oh, I'll just wait for the cookie, no worries. Luckily, it only took 5 minutes, and they gave me an extra one. They're like, thank you for waiting. Here's a semi-sweet chocolate chunk. And I said, oh wow, thank you so much. Super generous as always. Their customer service is always on top, high quality, and their cookies always are too. So I'm very happy with that. Except that one time that, remember, I was saying, yeah, that location never fails. And then I had that gummy worm one, and it just didn't come with any gummy worms. So anyway, as much as I want to review this one very much, but as you guys know, it's every Monday it will come out. So I'll probably review this another time, but I'm going to save this for my coworkers. All right, let's go ahead and start. I'm gonna drink some coffee first because I need some energy. And let's start with the newest item in this week's lineup. It looks so delicious already from top. Look at this. As you can see, there's a lot of cream, but anyway, there's supposed to be a big layer. This is what it looks like, but the layer should look like this. Obviously, I can't show you. I wish that maybe the container was clear. That'd be really cool. And then obviously dark letters of Crumbl so it can still be displayed. So anyway, those are just my dumb ideas as always, right? So this here is a new item in this week's lineup. This one is Chocolate Toffee Cake Cup. A cake cup stacked with rich chocolate cake, silky caramel-infused vanilla mousse, caramel sauce, and crunchy toffee bits. Cool. So yeah, I mean, the picture looks so delicious, doesn't it? And especially if you're a chocolate lover, you're gonna love this one. So, all right, so let's go ahead and dig deep. Whoa, look at all those layers. Just like the picture. I'm salivating, even though it has chocolate. Here goes. Wow, there is a crunch to it. I really love all the textures in this cake cup. The chocolate cake is very chocolatey, very soft. The vanilla mousse, the caramel, all of it super soft, smooth. And the best part is that when you take a bite into it, you get that crunchy toffee bits. Amazing. I don't think I've ever had a cake like this where it's like chocolate cake, you get that caramel flavor, that vanilla, and along with its softness, you get that crunchiness as well. Very delicious. I'm gonna give this one an 8.5 out of 10. I highly recommend it. Try it out. Let me know in the comments down below if you end up getting this one. And yeah, let me know if it actually looks like the picture, the way I got it. And I mean, this is amazing. This is for all the chocolate lovers, vanilla lovers, everything, caramel lovers. It's all in one, which is really great. And I love Crumbl items that come in a cup because it's less messy and I think it's more enjoyable in my opinion. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna have more of that later on for sure. All right, so let's go to the next one. The next one we'll try is cookie dough cookie, which is pretty cool. Cookie dough cookie dough. All right, so this one here it is. Check it out. Boom. It almost looks fake, like one of those toy cookies, because look how glazed it looks, and it just doesn't look edible, right? It just looks like a beautiful presentation, but luckily it's a beautiful presentation and it is edible, so great. Cookie dough cookie. A brown sugar cookie topped with creamy cookie dough buttercream and finished with chunks of cookie dough. Perfect. I already know exactly what this is going to taste like, as we've had this many times before. I'm salivating just talking about it. I salivate all the time, and again, I've been deprived of Crumbl for 2 weeks, so imagine that. Please understand my suffering. It does taste like you're having just pure cookie dough. Like, you know, when you're making cookies and that dough is there, cookie dough. Exactly like that. Even the cookie itself, I think the cookie melts in a way that it tastes very smooth and it complements very well with the buttercream on top. You do get hints of chocolate because of the chocolate pieces on top, but along with that softness, cookie dough texture, the bits go perfectly well with that buttercream and the cookie itself. It all blends into one. But yeah, very delicious cookie dough buttercream with small hints of chocolate. I'm gonna give this one an 8 out of 10. I think we're off to a really great start. The cookies this week have been so delicious so far. This cookie is a warm cookie. The other two were cold or chilled. So this is chilled and the cookie dough was chilled. This one's a little warmer. And here it is, red velvet white chip cookie. Actually here it says red velvet cookie, but online it says red velvet white chip cookie, I believe. Anyway, the name can say whatever it is. The taste is what matters. All right, so this one here is a decadent red velvet cookie mixed with creamy white chips. See, white chips is on there, and I can see it from here. So, all right, here goes. It's very good, very tasty. I love the fact that it's so warm, and the cookie just melts in your mouth, but it doesn't give me that wow factor like that first one, and even the second one. This one here is just a regular red velvet cookie. Small hints of chocolate, I feel, and then you get the sweetness from the white chocolate chips. But very delicious overall. So I'm still going to give this one a 7 out of 10 just because I would eat these cookies for sure. But so far, I think that this is the least favorite. And dang, my coffee is really good. I usually make instant coffee when I'm on the go. And so the creamer that I got is one that my friend bought me from Sam's Club. And wow, it's so delicious. It's like a sweet cream. So very good. Very good coffee too. I'm a mess. All right, we're down to the last cookie. And wow, it's going by so fast. I can't believe how fast this is going. But oh man, the picture and my cookie look very different. But I'm not disappointed at all. Here it is, banana bread cookie. It smells so delicious. This is the only cookie that stands out so much because you can smell that banana and you already know it's going to be so soft, so delicious because just by the smell. Can you guys smell that as well? Smell. Scratch and sniff? I don't know, something like that. But the picture, it has a lot of glaze that I was hoping for, but I didn't. Maybe because the lady did say that the cookie was a little too hot, so if she added more of the cream or the glaze, then it would have melted off or something like that, but whatever, not a big deal for me. Oh, and by the way, before I continue, I can't believe I forgot about this, but happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. So this past weekend we celebrated my mom. We took her to Benihana's and all that good stuff, and I just wanted to say that to all the moms out there. Nothing in this world is possible without mothers, and just like my mom, she is the one I look up to, and she is the reason why I am the person I am today. So yeah, I just wanted to say that before I forgot again, and there's a vlog on it, so it'll be up here and at the end as well, so you can see where we went and all that good stuff. Sorry, my ADHD is kicking. So all right, banana bread cookie, a soft fluffy banana cookie with notes of brown sugar, cinnamon and vanilla, finished with the cream cheese glaze and brown sugar streusel. A little bit of brown streusel on mine, but like I said, no big deal. But it smells so delicious. Oh my goodness. Let me know in the comments down below. Wow, it smells like a lot like bananas. Let me know in the comments down below if you get this one and you can smell it right away. Like, I remember I was driving and you could smell that banana. Very powerful. Here it goes. Wow, very soft, fluffy, a lot of flavor of banana. That's like the strongest flavor in this cookie. And I love how soft it is. Look, I don't know if you guys can see, or yeah, can you guys see that? It is so soft. It tastes like mushed up banana. almost like a banana pudding in a way, but yet still the texture is hard enough for it to taste like a cookie because the outside is a little bit more crunchier and more stiff than the inside. Great combination. I love my cookies like that, and that banana flavor is 10 out of 10 for sure. But I'm not giving this cookie a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10. As much as I love banana bread, as much as I love all banana flavors, the reason I didn't give it a 10 out of 10 is because I wish there was more of that glaze, because I feel like I tasted more of the cookie than the actual streusel or the brown sugar streusel on top, and I wish it would be complete a little bit more so you can taste all the flavors in one, and so that's the reason why. But yeah, it's still a very high rating. It's obviously number one in this week's lineup. 9 out of 10. Definitely get this one for sure, and this one. I would recommend these two if you only get 1 or 2 items, but obviously if you get a 4-pack, get all the cookies that I got except for the semi-sweet. You can get the semi-sweet if you want. But in the 4-pack, to complete it, definitely get the ones I tried. Let me know in the comments down below which one's your favorite and describe it, all that good stuff, because you guys know I love interacting with you guys as much as possible, and I love all the messages you guys give on Instagram, Twitter, or X I should say, TikTok, all the other ones, so thank you very much. And just like that, so quickly, the Crumbl review is over. I know, it's so saddening. Like, I wish I could do a 12-pack cookie. Well, I should probably do that now that I'm thinking about it. Do a 12-pack cookies, I think, right? I can do that probably, and just review it, make the video a little bit longer, and maybe go more in detail of describing the cookie. You guys let me know in the comments down below if you need more descriptions, or what else would you like for me to add as I'm rating and tasting these cookies, because yeah, a majority of them are very delicious to me, but I also want to be more in detail of the flavor, of the texture, the temperature of it as well, because a lot of people like to know if the cookie is warm or not, and my favorite are warm cookies, so if I were to hear that, that's probably a cookie I'm aiming for. But yeah, everything so far, super delicious lineup. I'm so glad I'm back with Crumbl review. You'll see another one next week. So I'm traveling next week. Just a really quick update is that I'm traveling to Kentucky next week. So you'll see another Crumbl review out there. And I do want to be more involved, so that's why I'm like vlogging a little bit more. And I did just get Meta glasses, so I'm like recording and just trying out new things so that way I can get you guys more involved. And yeah, it can be a little bit of everything, right? So I want to try to do that as much as possible. Post it on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Reels, all that good stuff. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next Monday for another Crumbl review or the Mother's Day vlog, and especially that Europe trip that I took. 4 countries, 9 days. 9 days, I can't count. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed that vlog, because there was so much, and it's just places you must visit. And I'll be doing separate videos of tricks and tips if you were to travel internationally, like how do the train system work, the best credit cards to use out there with 0 foreign transaction fees, all that good stuff. So anyway, that's for another video. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you stayed this long, just me saying stuff. So thank you so much. I appreciate you guys very much, and I'll see you guys soon.